It's the year 2012. The people of the world are engaged with each other to an extent never even imagined 40 years ago. People from around the world can instantly talk with, see, share documents with people 10,000 miles away, halfway across the world, or right next door, or in the same building or house that you're in. We can converse with each other to virtually the extent that we could as if we were face to face, in person, sitting across the table from someone. How is that possible? The Internet. The Internet is nothing new to us. It's something that virtually all people in the US use every day to do things such as making phone calls, sharing emails, checking stock prices, or checking whether the weather's going to be nice, whether it's going to be bad, just kind of figuring out what it is that they want to wear today. Something as basic as that. The Internet enables us to have instant access to data and people instantly across the world. With the Internet comes a lot of tools that are integrated into the Internet that truly allow you to work and communicate as never before.
When we say computer, we mean the electronic computer.
Computers do not look like this anymore. They are not the size of a room, and they don't take a team of people to operate. Computers are mobile now. Computers are the laptop that you conduct business on every day, the tablet you use when you visit a customer, or the cell phone that never leaves your side. If you are constantly attached to these tools and connected to the Internet constantly, how can't you take advantage of that? Some tools, such as Twitter and Facebook, make it so easy to stay engaged or informed with friends, family, or businesses that you almost have to try to stay uninformed in order to not be informed. For that reason, I believe that Facebook and Twitter are great platforms for businesses to stay connected to their current employees, their employees' families, as well as new possible employees. The fact of the matter is, now there are 78 million Americans age 18 and older who use Facebook mobile, and they spend on average 7.3 hours per month there. How can there be a better way to keep our employees up to date with company information as well as find new employees? Twitter is also a great tool. Currently, our 3 largest customers use Twitter to send stock updates, market projections, new machine development information, trade show information, as well as other general information about what's going on with their companies. The fact of the matter is, with Facebook and Twitter, it's impossible to not be engaged. Another great tool is YouTube. YouTube allows anyone to share a video or presentation. YouTube is so easy to use that even a caveman could do it.
How can it be offensive if it's true?
Okay, first of all, I'm not 100% in love with your tone right now.
Tone aside, historically, you guys have struggled to adapt.
Yeah, right. Walking upright, discovering fire, inventing the wheel, laying the foundation for all mankind. You're right. Good point. Sorry we couldn't get that to you sooner.
Connie, your reaction?
Sounds like someone woke up on the wrong side of the rock.
YouTube gives you the ability to take a video of something, edit it, and post it for the whole world to see. Why is that important? Why does the whole world need to see it? It's important because with customers across the globe, you can keep them up to date with a video showing a new technology you have, or a test of a product, without having to worry about trying to email a 20 megabyte video that always seems to be undeliverable through your email server due to its size. It also allows you to create a forum through using tag words that when somebody on YouTube is searching for a keyword in your industry, they will stumble upon your video and perhaps be your next customer. This leads us into our next topic, podcasts. Podcasts are a great way to stay in touch with potential customers or current customers about something important to them. For example, you're going that you are an expert, then to create a podcast with a focus on educating the world and them on the topics of your industry. Let's say your industry is hydraulics. You could create a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly podcast where each episode you will focus on some part of the hydraulic system or some characteristic that's critical to hydraulics, and you could explain about it. You could teach your customer the importance of hydraulics or some attribute of the hydraulic system. In doing this, you created a regularly occurring program that they will tune into on a regular basis to keep them engaged with you so that they can learn about something that is important to them, all while viewing you as the expert because you taught them. The podcast allows you to do this. Keep in mind that you are making this education effortless and free for them. All they need to do is get a copy of the URL via Twitter, Facebook, or email that you send the link to them from. Google Drive is a web-based, cloud-based solution that offers an alternative to locally storing documents. What is the cloud? What does the cloud mean? The cloud means that it is not contained locally on your computer, on your server, or on your hard drive. The reason that this is most important is because when something is stored locally, only people within your network have access to the files. This means that you do not have the ability to collaborate with people who do not have access to your network. It also means that if you were to go to another location, such as a supplier or a customer, and you want to review something or collaborate with them on some document and create it, then you need to download it from your server onto your computer or another portable storage device. If you forget it, you won't have access to it. All of the files will be retained back at your company on your server. Whereas if you save it in the cloud using Google Drive, all you have to do is log into the internet, log into your account, and you have instant access to the files. Those files can be shared not only obviously with yourself, but anybody that you would like to have access to view them, and you can also make it so that people can edit them. You can edit the documents right live with the people on site at your customer or supplier, save them right back off on the cloud, and now people who are collaborating on the documents always have instant access to them. There is no need to worry if somebody has the most current revision or the most current version of a document, because that's all that's stored on the cloud is the most current version. We all need to come to the realization that social media and web-based platforms are here and are here now. They will only become more prevalent in the future than they are today and that they have ever been in history. We as a society and businesses need to realize that web-based tools and social media are like a freight train heading into the future. We can either be like these people, or you can choose to be like this person. Either way, the decision is ours. The horn's blowing, it's obvious, you can't miss it. A business today cannot afford to be left behind. If you do not recognize the impact that these tools can and will have on your business, you will be left behind. Either you need to embrace it as a company and figure out how to utilize these tools to benefit your company, or your competition will. The decision is yours. You can either be on the train or in front of the train, but the horn's blowing. This presentation was brought to you by Camtasia, another wonderful business strategy or solution. Sites and references to this presentation can be found in the following locations: